23rd of February 1943, 112-611-52 Gnr H. Sykes, RHQ 87th HAA RA Regiment M.E.7. My dear friends, it was a pleasure to receive a line from you yesterday, which was dated 22nd of December 1942, and I thank you for the stamps as they come in very handy. Not only the expense, but many times while we are on the move in this blasted country and desert, it is impossible to buy any. I have been here since last December, and when we came we expected to be on the move again in no time, but we seem to be static. It was a terrible journey here. We travelled over 1,500 miles in a lorry sat on top of tents and other luggage. Say bravo to anyone who has had to fight in either of these barren wastes. Doris will no doubt have told you where I am now. I am in the officers' mess, and in consequence I get very good food and also can have as much as I like when I like. We have loads of oranges and lemons and also dates and figs. We have so many of these fruits that a good number go bad before we can eat them. I make lemon and orange juice, and the other day I made a tip-top cocktail which included rum, whiskey and gin. I was complimented on my success. The cig question is very acute at the moment. 10 cigs a week per man, and we haven't had a drink of beer for nearly 3 weeks. The first item doesn't worry me, as I am now a non-smoker. In fact, I haven't had one since July 10th, and I don't intend to resume as yet. I must admit I miss a drink of beer, and although I am no drunkard, I sometimes feel that I would give my pay for a glass. I think I had better call at 8:05 and see if I should get any there. I am sure I shouldn't be turned away thirsty if it was possible at all to quench it. We have almost had our winter, which lasts about as long as an English summer. There wasn't a great deal of difference, apart from the fact that it was icy cold during the night, and we got rain and strong winds. Many times do we have sandstorms. In fact, there is one on while I am writing this letter. You cannot see anything for sand, and naturally everything is covered in no time, and you are eating it and it gets in your clothes and you feel itchy. I am fortunate as I am in a building, about the only one which is habitable, but I pity anyone who happens to be caught in one of these storms on the open desert. It must be hell. Excuse me. We have plenty of company, much too much many times. By this I mean bugs, fleas, cockroaches, mice, many 100, rats of the kangaroo type, huge back legs, lizards, scorpions, frogs, toads, crickets, sandfly, mosquitoes. The mosquitoes here are not malarious, and flies. Flies are by far the worst of all these creatures, and I will ask you never to believe that an Xmas fly is lucky after what I have seen and experienced through this insect. I shall kill on the spot everyone I can when the real summer comes along with its heat. They will also come by the billion, and to be quite frank, I dread it and wish I was enjoying the cold, wet and foggy weather of dear old England. Never again shall I complain of the English climate. I hope I haven't bored you with this narrative. You say Henry is putting weight on well. That doesn't sound as if you are going short of food. I trust you are all well, and that Margaret had got rid of her cold. I would like to say many happy returns to her and a big kiss from Uncle Herbert. I will now close and sincerely hope you will drop me a line whenever you have the time, as I appreciate it very much. Best wishes and kind regards, Herbert. P.S. Ask Henry to remember me to his mother and sister, also Mrs. Naylor.